of login, log out. I hope you now see why every word or a term used to represent something, be it in the technology or computer or phone, whatever, has a direct meaning because it's natural and it happens supernaturally too. Now, at this stage where I told you, I hope you know that we froze the state of firing our engines by shutting all this very, or by shutting or closing the shutters of it. Every shutter was placed up except over temperature and high pressures that made its own way out, and we still kept things under control. So we kept everything under control. And so the reason, and the moment I mentioned log in, or today we said open log, then it connects quickly because this is what is resulting to the stage we are now. You know, I told you about the log, and I told you the spirit is already aware or know already, so that we have left everything, or we have allowed everything to be the way it is. Now to the final level where we mentioned log or open log, we got to that stage where the wood structure or whatever it is in there had been met with what? The log state. So it is a log, a whole measurement of how the machines would have cut or saw it through is a log that represents it, and the word is actually also a log. Now, in this, we say we want to finalize everything at the stage where we had observed what maintenance. As for the maintenance stage, we decide to shut the system. How we see the cracks over there. Yes, you see cracks over there. That tells you everything is in control. Everything has been working the way it is. But we decide to slow the fire system or engines. We turn off engines and everything to allow the speed of it to slow naturally or supernaturally. And this is why we now carried it to a place, special place. Because if we didn't observe this stage, it will cause the other. You know, we use different woods or different features or characteristics of materials into one thing. So if you didn't control it, you will see something different as a result. But as if you have all sizes same and having same wood, then you would have observed it also, and that same way it should continue. But once all about 99% at that moment is ready, where I mentioned 2000%, because what we have is more than just saying what I'm saying. And this is the final stage. So we have three things left. That is half, like just as we said, 1, 2, 3. So we just want to say 1, 2, 3. Even though I would have wished that we take off or chip every ready material, but I decided to leave it the way it is, so that the number is also coded here. 1, 2, 3. And I will take off part of this and part of this and leave the rest to what? The shop, because we say maintenance. So we are observing what maintenance stage. And that led to what login, or that led to log out and then log in again. So at the very maintenance stage, or where we will observe all other things and we've come out with a report, that is where everything is going to be hot, completed. So we'll be leaving the complete state here where you see the smoke. I realize that you have observed one thing. When we left everything in control, every system has smoke or particulate. The particulate from the inner part creation had stopped, and we saw only something just think like you didn't see it. So with this day, engineering, like with the warehouse system, everything is working, and the engineering was also working. So we decide that this is what we do today. We told you already, and you've been following. So the heavens, we cannot do this without the heavens approval. So it is standard. Everything, every code or symbol used on this very broadcast or screen is coded because it is manifesting also. We don't just have anything to do without what? Having a connection. There's every reason for its connection. And we have to say thank you because we've done it all. And this is why we have to observe this. You know, you can see so many things. I've been doing everything with no issue. One tree bearing all fruits and everything. That is simple. But one flesh or one spirit being or one angel with his host and his host, having everything in that state. So once you see this smoke again, it means that truly we have observed what? We didn't set fire. I told you where we open, the least opening will keep fire up, but I decided to close it. so that we see this, so that you also what, watch carefully. So as you arrive at the stage, as I've also done it. This little thing, maintenance is always very intelligent. So this is the crucial stage of what, intelligence. So everything is being under intelligence, but this is the crucial moment, like to finalize. I hope you can hear this, the lighting and the thundering. It is roaring up there. So this is the crucial stage of all that we've done, and that is where it ends the whole thing. So I dug a portion of this. I dug just this place so that I will only fit in these 3 logs in, and then I allow it to what? To control itself. So right at the observation stage, everything will be finally there. We are not conveying to any other place other than where it is. So everything ends right at the what? It ends right at the shop where we are keeping it, whether it's warehouse, whether it's whatever, we say is what? Login and logout state. That is it. So everything has been finalized, and there has been no error because the fire didn't go out. Like we didn't have any experience of fire or engines going out. So if it's automatic, it turned out automatic, that it simply tells us that time there's no smoke anymore coming out, or that nose particularly coming out, telling us that we should get all those ones ready and take off. If not, it will lose its strength and quality once it gets to a certain level of temperature. So once it's ready, you get it out. And so this is what we do. We did it, and then we are seeing it also happen the way it is. So everything has to be what? Teaching and letting it happen and improving the result. So there's nothing here that you can say hasn't been working. Everything is in control. So this sets out the fire by itself. It's lighting up. So it's the work of the what? There's temperature kept in there that should be exposed to air, and air charge it to what? To now fire up again. So it's been real. So I'm right here. As you can see, everything is under control. One thing we said, one matches or one fire system like a rocket. You shot the rocket and you have system that controls the rocket. As to turning this side, moving this, maneuvering, maybe turn it side this way, only to continue the journey. This is all that is happening here right now. So this is the highest intelligence, and you need this observation. Every time, every moment, you need it. I've been working all day, like not just all day, but I've been working all. You just have to say it. Hours, time, as the heavens bear witness. We have buckets here. We need water whilst doing this. Thanks. If I decide to control the stage here, if I leave it now, it will fire up again without my approval, because the air is this that is fueling it. And once I pack also into it pieces of things now, the smoke is the same fuel, and everything like temperature, whatever happens within or underneath is the same fuel. So when I close or shut the system, you would all see like that. So a computer shutting down and turning up, it doesn't mean anything is wrong with it. But you have to perform operations of maintenance and such things. You diagnose so that you look at it. This had no problem, no issue. I told you already before getting here. So this is why we came up to this level where we say maintenance, and this had led to what? Service center link. So whatever we did from that same stage of the beginning had to also become one thing here that keeps the same work or activities going on. So that it is what? Service center link. Yes, so service center link. So it means that when I convey that from that side into this check or cross check, the activity should continue also from here without disconnecting. It means that the fire was not put out, even though we have not experienced what it used to be. But as soon as we get it here, fire up, it's working. Engine starts automatically. And that is it. So it's working. It's working as no problem. So like you have a crack for it. Even if you have any system, what is the license to keep this up as no problem? It is a crack or the crack of it. So the crack actually is a license or a log that approve or instruction by leaving it onto what? Open air, and it's starting up again. It is so intelligent, highly intelligent. So with this, we have also now service center link. So you see how things have been created. So when I use a term every time, it is right on my channel, and that I can use it. So MMS service center link. You get it. So observation cracks for boost energy. How we get it now? So the term boost energy tells you why. The open air boosts the system, and the crack actually what shows the signs that it is definitely going to boost up, and that's why we see it firing up now. And we detect no error like we just saying it. Wow, just look at it again. So whilst things are under control, you only give report as to giving the report and whatever it is. Do you not see fire burning? I put it out and it started again because its strength is now where I've left it. So that even if it is the same thing but had stopped or paused under this state of logout and login, then you look at it. Just look at the thickness of the things I used in cooling it. How we say it? It had left only that stage and it's just about frozen. The weather is becoming, wow, it's frozen. If I had put it that way, I hope you understand. It's just spot far away. I just link it up there. Link. So when we mention our terms or words for things, you just have to what? Carry it as it is. If you change it, you are not talking to us. So thank you. So everything in here is the fueling system. And this is what categorize the train. You know the train. The train uses such things to what boosting up its engine forces and work. So you see how I'm telling you how trains were designed. The engine of a train is designed from such a thing. So that you have to have someone keeping up the activities and having all air. So the train is made up of like the engine of a train. Whether I know how to do it or not, I'm telling you, that's how it is. Only what? Water, air, water, air, heat, and fire, like things like that, or fuel. So the fire is for fueling. And at the same time, we are producing it. So that's why you have to have this same thing linked up like that. We want to thank you so much, for little attention and little time to learn. Nothing but what you need. If you don't produce this, you are going to buy it. You're going to be a slave to someone because when you work at the end of the month, your salary is going to go to that person you don't respect. The one who produces what? The petrol or the fuel, like whatever you use domestically, whatever, even systematically or scientifically, naturally, you will definitely become a slave to that person that day. You don't regard what they do. But that day you receive your salary, you're definitely going to go onto the market and get your food stuff. And for this, it will tell even what I'm saying. Thank you so much. Now, we are up for this broadcast, and any other thing just will tell us. See, I have a lot to pack up again. Look at this side. Things are here, over there, over here, all this, and to this, from that to that end, we still have more to be, accomplished. And what you are seeing here, this particular very log here, at the other side over there, I have not taken off yet. So there is more over here on this side. Hey, listen, heaven approve of what I'm saying. The turnering. So there's more onto that side. So I will only take off that one, and this log we just break off what we broke or that we broken, like a broker trying to what give a 90% of shares to one looking for it, and he being of help taking like a 10%. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is why we are doing this. Wonderful maintenance, cross-check, and all of that. Heaven is just what is here now. I have to be straight now. Now I'm going to work under what? Serious speed. I need to boost up my system by fueling by spirit. So great is the archangel strength, the most holy, holy of holies, and the quash of the heavenly angels, and the most mighty ones of all who come with the healing and break every entangled situation that do not allow you to go on in the spirit, dark or white, light or whatever, colors. Is this that rule of the world? In the holy mightiest authority, your greatest. Powerfully, the environment should tell you where I am and what the Lord is doing. From this, that's what some of these things you have to look at a land or a world like this. There's a world of our own, and I'm operating under a world of our own. From this, you can see the heavens over the mountains changing. Yeah, temples. And I'm beginning to see, I am seeing a lot of things. I'm seeing things moving, but you wouldn't say it. I'm seeing things moving. It's a vision I'm seeing. But the kind of vision it is, you don't even know. It's like a raster I'm seeing on the television. So until I decode or I tell you what it means. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Look at it. I told you, the fire up. Did we not mention that? Who asked this to fire up? It is just because it is configured that when it comes to this place, it should happen. So now you are seeing the true fire and not the kind of fire you blame when you get yourself consumed. Then you say it's the fire or devil that did it, or say that if you are not strong as him and he has done it, it means they are measuring or underestimating your strength to be weak or low. Thank you. Now it is fire. We put out, log out. We will come back again because we have more to be delivered. So now with this, we have a lot of deliveries to be also accomplishing now in the work. Thank you.